guys, how are you doing? Hope you're all doing well. I've done a bit of shopping over the past couple of weeks and I thought I would share it with you guys. So I'm just going to get straight into it. First of all, at work we had our half-yearly stock take sale and there were some pretty good deals happening, especially in the fragrance department. There were gift sets by Givenchy, Kenzo and Fendi that were all down by 50%. So I decided to take advantage of it and I bought myself two little sets. The first one is a little miniature set of Flower by Kenzo. So you get 3 bottles and I think they're 4 mils each. Yeah, so they're 4 mils each. As you can see, they're really cute. So you get the 3. So altogether it's 12 mils and I'll show you the original price was $39. Then it came down to half price, so that came down to $18, and then because of my staff discount I got it down a little bit lower. So got that one, and I think I'm going to end up splitting it up. I'm going to keep one for myself and then the other 2 will go in birthday presents for friends or family or something like that. So I thought that was a really good deal. I also got myself a little Givenchy miniature set, which I'm going to keep. No gifts. So you get 4 little fragrances, and these are also 4 mil each. And I'll open it up and show you guys how cute it is. You get 4 little fragrances. They look like that. I'll show you individually what they are. The first one is Amarige. And this is quite a strong kind of floral. So it's not something that I would really wear for myself just because it's quite strong. But I mean, I've got the miniature now, so I might try it out. Who knows? And the next one is Eaudemoiselle de Givenchy. And this one's quite a citrusy floral. It's a really nice fragrance. I haven't tried it on my skin, but I've smelt it on a card and it smells quite nice. So looking forward to trying that. And then we've got Ange Le Secret, or The Secret. And this one's another sort of bright, girly floral. And I prefer this one a lot more than the original. That one's quite strong. It has something in it that just doesn't agree with my skin. So I'm glad that came with, that this set came with a miniature of the Secret rather than the original. So I'm looking forward to wearing that. And then lastly, a little tiny bottle of Very Irresistible, which is another one that surprisingly I've never tried on my skin, but I know that it's a really nice feminine fragrance. So looking forward to trying that. And all in all, for those 4, originally it was $62, so then it came down to $31, and then with my staff discount, yeah, I got a better deal. So I got both of those and I'm quite happy with those. Next up, I went to Priceline, which is one of our drugstore chains here in Australia, and did a bit of shopping for myself. The first thing I got was a full-size Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Daily Facial Lotion. It's an SPF 15 and it protects from both UVA and UVB rays. This, and I think it was only $12.95, so I think it's quite good value. And also while at Priceline, I checked out a brand called Savvy by DB, and I think it stands for Designer Brands, I'm not quite sure. They had a promotion going. I don't know if it was a one-day only thing or whether the day that I got there might have been the last day of the promotion, but they had a buy one get one free and everything was $2.99, and I thought that was a pretty good deal. I went back today and bought some more stuff, but they didn't have the buy one get one free deal, but still everything is $2.99. So I'll show you what I got last time I was there. I got 4 things. The first thing I got was an automatic eyeliner, and this is in gold. So that's what it looks like there. It's quite shimmery. It doesn't show on the camera, unfortunately. The next thing I got is a blush, and this is the blush that I used in my karaoke night tutorial, which I will put a link to down below in the description box. And this is their blush in the shade Rose. as you can see, a lovely reflection of my camera and also my desktop. It's a really nice rosy pink colour. It's not quite as peachy as it, I think it sort of gives it more of a peach in the camera, but it's definitely not. So that's the colour. That's what it looks like. Again, not as peachy as it is on the camera, but then it blends out really nicely. The next thing I got was a 4-colour eyeshadow palette, and I got it in the Smokey palette. The 4 colours are a white, a silver, a blue-grey, and a darker matte grey. So I'll show you what they look like on the skin. So this is what they look like. Unfortunately, the silver doesn't come up as nicely as it did when I first swatched it. And also this dark grey, for some reason, it just really mutes. And I don't know what it is. Maybe you have to play with it or work with it more. And the last thing I got that day was a lipstick, and it's in the shade Red Berry, which looks like this. So a really nice cherry red. Then I went back today and I bought a few things, again from the Savvy by DB range. And the first thing I got was a frostier version of that Red Berry lipstick, and this is called Frosty Berry. So the little swatch on the lid looks pretty much the same. It's a little bit darker. So this is the Red Berry and this is the Frosty Berry. So I thought that was really nice as an alternative if I wanted something a little bit darker. And then the next thing I got was an automatic lip liner, and it's in the shade Cherry. So the liner's in between. Next up, I got another 4-colour eyeshadow palette. This time I went with the Mocha palette, 4 shades of brown. You get this really shimmery medium brown with bronze flecks. This one's another type of medium brown, but it hasn't got the gold or bronze flecks to it. This one's more a sandy colour with gold flecks. Then you get a darker brown. And here's the swatch. So that's the darker brown first. Then I've got the sandy brown, which unfortunately doesn't look as pigmented as it did when I swatched. Then the second medium brown without the bronze flecks. And then the first one, which is really, really pigmented. I'm really, really impressed with that colour. So we'll definitely be using those ones. Next up, I got myself a mineral baked eyeshadow, and I've never tried any of these, so I thought for $3, but I ended up going with gold because I thought it looked really good. And these had testers, so I got to swatch them, and I was really impressed with what the pigmentation was like. So I've just done 2 lots of I put 2 lots on my hand just because it's not coming up as nicely on camera as it did or as it does in real life, but it's really, really nice gold with flecks of rose gold, which is really, really pretty. Unfortunately, it's not going to show up, so but I think I might have to go back and try some of the other colours just because they looked really, really nice. And the last 2 things I got were purely because of value. They were again $2.99, and I didn't care that they didn't have testers. I thought they would have to have something in them that would work really nicely. So the first thing I got was a 10-colour blush and eyeshadow essential palette. So it looks like this. So yeah, you get 10 colours, which is 2 lots of 4 eyeshadows and then 2 blushes. So ivory colour, almost a beige, I guess. Really sparkly mid-toned brown. It's a dirty gold, and then a dark matte brown. So it looks very similar to the colours that I got in the Mocha palette. These are the 4 colours. So you've got your beige, and you've got your dirty gold, you've got this really nice medium brown with sparkles, and then this matte dark brown. So they look quite alright. The other 4 eyeshadows are more for a blue-green toned look. So I'll swatch them in order of lightest to dark. We've got a really bright shimmery silver. We've got a mid-toned blue, which looks a lot darker on the camera than it is in real life. This is a blue-green bordering on turquoise. Well, it looks more turquoise on the camera, but actually in the palette it looks more like a blue-green. And lastly, this is a dark sort of blue with a hint of purple. I guess it's an indigo. I don't know if I'd go that far, but let's swatch them. These are the 4 colours. You've got the silver, you've got this medium blue colour, you've got this really nice green, and then the indigo sort of colour. So all up, I think the eyeshadows are okay. That green is really nice. I'll see if I can pull that one off, because that one I think is probably my favourite of the 8 eyeshadows in this palette. The 2 blushes, they both look to be shimmery, and one I would actually, without swatching it, it looks more like a bronzer rather than a blush, but I'll test them anyway. So you get a more brown toned, and then you get the pink. So the pink is a really light baby pink, and then the brown is quite a dark brown for a supposed blush. So I'll swatch them. That's the pink right there. It's a little bit disappointing just because it's not showing up. It's actually showing up with a lot more colour on camera than it is in real life. But I'll try it and I'll work with it. And then, wow, this is, I think, a bit dark for a blush. So that's there. So I think if I was to wear that as a blush, I'd have to go really, really light-handed just because it's possibly a bit too dark. And the last thing I got was a 12 colour eyeshadow essential palette. And I'll show it to you without the lid just because I just tried filming it and all you could see was my desktop. So those are the colours and I will swatch them. They really like their golds. So you get another gold. This time it's a bit more bright. Got a shimmery pink with, it actually looks more purple on the screen than it does in real life, but this is a really nice dusty pink. Got a matte black, which unfortunately is more black on screen than it is in real life. It actually has quite a blue tinge, but I'll try it out. And then we've got a really light, almost a champagne, but yeah, it's quite shimmery. So let's swatch those. So there's your 4 colours. White, black, the pink, and the gold. That black's quite disappointing, to be honest. The next 4 colours are a mid-toned green with a lot of shimmer, a very dark purple, a shimmery blue-grey, which again is not as dark as it is on camera. And then there's this colour, which is a dirty silver with sparkle that sort of makes it look a bit purple. So test them out. So they're the colours. Unfortunately, that sort of silver with purple doesn't come out as much. That's on the end. And then the last 4 colours are really nice. Another mid-tone blue. You've got a sky blue, which is that one there. Very shimmery white with silver flecks. And then a very, very dark, almost matte brown. So there are the 4 colours on the hand. That brown is really, really intense. So that one's a really, really good quality one. That's it for this video. I think I may have done way too much shopping, but hey, us girls need to indulge a little once in a while. So that's my indulging over and done with. I go back to work tomorrow and do 3 days straight. So hopefully I can get my mind off cosmetics. I hope you enjoyed my little rundown of stuff that I've bought recently, and I will see you guys very soon with more fun stuff. So take care. Bye.